Good morning, everybody, on this Sunday, December 27th. I think it's the 27th. I'm pretty sure it's the 27th. Yep, it's 27th. It is about 11:30, and I'm out of breath because I just ran upstairs because I remembered that I hadn't opened the vlog yet. I got a Buttercup here with me. Hi, honey. Anyway, I woke up this morning at 8:30 when my alarm went off. Actually, I was up at like 6:30, and then I fell back asleep, thankfully. And I got, come on, refresh. Come on, app, refresh. There we go. 8.5 hours of sleep. 72% quality, but 8.5 hours of sleep, which is fantastic. I haven't had that much sleep in several days. Anyway, I'm breathing heavy because I ran upstairs. I ran upstairs because today we are focusing our time on the barn. I don't know if you guys can see Nicholas coming out of the door right now. He's being a grouch, very, very much so. He just doesn't want to do any work. And that is not acceptable. So, right now, so in the barn, I'll show too what, once it's probably cleaned actually. There's the main floor, which has the 2 garage doors, and then the 2 garage doors and the workshop area over here. There is a second floor. I don't know if you can see the window there. So over the workshop area, there's a second floor, and then over that garage, there's a second floor, which you can only get via a ladder. Over the garage, the second floor over the garage is a bunch of wood and like there's some roofing material, for like metal roofing material and all sorts of stuff. So we need to move that around because of getting the garage doors replaced. We need to move that out of the way so that when they put their garage doors in, they have access to be able to put in like the garage door openers and the railings and stuff like that. What's up, Nick?
I need to garbage bag.
Your what?
I need to garbage bag.
Oh, you probably want to bring like 2 garbage bags. No. Get the black ones.
There's no black.
Yes, there is. On the other side, there is a box, and there are black garbage bags in there. Bring 2 black garbage bags down. In the back there. Because those are bigger and stronger, and they'll take garbage better than the white ones, the white kitchen ones. Did you find them?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Anyway, we're starting the barn work today. It's a little chilly. I just took 2 space heaters out there to see if, why don't you just bring the whole roll out, babe? And then you can use whatever, we can use whatever we need and bring the rest back in. So we're starting the barn work today. It's a little cooler than I'd like it to be. It's only about 32 degrees. They were saying it's gonna get into like 40, 41 degrees today. But I just took the space heaters out there because it is chilly. Anyway, John's gonna move the refrigerators today, and I was like, you know what? There is no deadline to move the refrigerators around. We could move the refrigerators around in June if we wanted to. But if we want them to put the garage doors in, which we're already 50% in on the cost of that, we probably want to get the barn done, so that they can, so that when they call us and say all the parts are in. We can schedule it rather than saying, oh, we need 2 months to clean the barn out, you know, and we've got the time this week. Neither one of us are working. I mean, I know today's Sunday. Sorry, my hair looks like it's like sticking out weird, but it could be that it's, yeah, right there. But I know it's Sunday, so we're not working today anyway, but we're not working the rest of the week, and the barn is going to be my priority this week, even though it's like going to be really cold. Because when we're working, by the time the day's done, we just don't have the energy to really do that much in the evenings. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get back into cooking at home, which we really haven't done much of since we moved, or since we've been in the process of moving and cleaning and stuff. We haven't done a whole lot of cooking at home, which we have to get back into because we've got plenty of food in the house. So I gotta do that. And I gotta get back on my diet because I'm very, very puffy and like none of my pants are fitting. I have a Wednesday scratching at me down here. What's the matter? She's waiting for me to move my arms so she can jump up. Oh no, I thought she was gonna jump up. And there's the butter. Mwah! Thank you. anyway, Neil's moving the wood. I went out there and I was like, the problem is you look at this stuff, because we just threw everything in there. Like, when we moved it out of the basement, we just were like, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. So it's kind of like one of those things where things are so placed haphazardly, and it's just like, I don't even know where to start. And it's cold, and I have sweatpants on. Well, not even full sweatpants. I have my sweatpants that have my ankles cut out. Because the only pair of jeans that I have that fit me right now are in the wash. So, yeah, I gotta get back on my diet. Once I start my diet again, I should lose like 10 pounds in the first week, because I put on about 6 pounds in a week and a half, and I think that's just because of all the sugar that I've been eating. I'm fairly certain it's all the sugar I've been eating, and it's just my body is just like retaining a bunch of water, and it's not used to doing that. So I think as soon as I quit the sugar, which today is gonna be my last day eating sugar, once I quit all the sugar, I think I should lose probably a good 5 to 10 pounds, like right out of the gate, and my clothes will fit me again. But right now they're just running kind of tight. And I know that. I mean, it's my own fault. Yeah. Anyway, it's cold out there. I lost my train of thought. But we're gonna clean the barn. That's the goal, to clean the barn. But it's kind of like one of those things, I think what I was saying was, it's kind of one of those things where you're walking there and you're just like, where do I even start? You know, John started in the workshop area, and he's like putting stuff on shelves and determining what doesn't belong there and what does belong there. One of the rooms in the basement was his workshop anyway. So right now he actually has 2 workshops. He's got the workshop in the barn, and then the 2-car garage downstairs is what we're calling John's garage. I don't have a garage, but I have the whole house, so it's okay. But we've got the barn, John's garage, and Neil's garage. That's how we determine the 5 different garage stalls, is the barn, John's garage, and Neil's garage. Anyway, we got to get the barn worked out, cleaned out and stuff, and we got to make some decisions on what's going to get donated, what's going to get thrown out, and what's going to have a place for it, because we need to get it cleaned out. We need to measure how deep it is as well, because my hope at least, John's, you know, not set on this, but my hope is that we can put his cart, his trailer in the back, like that, like side to side instead of front to back, but in the back of the garage, and park my car in front of it. I'm hoping that it's deep enough, because the trailer is about 8 feet with the wheels. It's 6 feet, but it's about 8 feet with the wheels, and maybe about 7.5 feet with the wheels. And I don't know how long my car is, so it might not fit, because my car is pretty long actually. But the long term is that the wagon, or the trailer, will go into Neil's garage while he's gone anyway. You know what I mean? Because he's going to be gone all... He just got an email that they're moving in on January 29th instead of January 18th. They're pushing it back 10 days, a week and a half. And he has to take a COVID test as soon as he gets on campus. But he's literally there February, March, April. He's there for 3 months, because the semester ends, I think, the first week in May. But I don't know. Anyway, and then he's still working on trying to get an internship set up for the summer, because he needs 3 credits, and the hope is that he can get a marketing internship over the summer, and that'll be his 3 credits, so he can graduate next December. So anyway, they're all out there working. I should probably go out and help them. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go head out, and I will talk to you guys later today. Wish us luck. Bye. All right, you guys, it is 20 after 6, and we got, I would say, let's say about 30% through the barn. We moved all the excess furniture up into the loft, which is fine. It's there. And when I say excess furniture, I mean we have like multiple chairs and a bed frame, 2 bed frames. Yeah, we have multiple chairs, 2 bed frames, 2 dressers that we moved to the loft. And then moved a bunch of boxes into the basement, into the den. Sorry, I'm trying to take my computer over to the bedroom and work over there because I'm just gonna lay it down. We moved a bunch of boxes into the den because it's easier to work on them in the den than in the barn, because the barn's cold. Now, I moved some space heaters into the barn. I'm going to show you that here in a second. Well, I'll show you the light here in a second. I moved some space heaters into the barn, which helped a little bit, but not a ton. But then we had some dinner. I cooked dinner. So we ate at home, which is good. And I got Buttercup here, who's chewing her leg. And now she's just sniffing the bed. Anyway, I found this power cord, which looks like it's going to fit my computer, in amongst a box. So I wanted to get that plugged in because John's currently using one of my power cords. And then that was an electrical shock, one of my power cords. And then another one is plugged in my office. I think this one works. Let's see. This one was in a box, so haha, it does. Fantastic. Anyway, does it say it's even authentic? Yeah, it's an HP Smart Adapter. So I cooked dinner and we bought this light fixture at Lowe's. It was on their clearance rack when we were there yesterday. And the light fixture here in the laundry room looked like this one here. You see that one? It's just a bare bulb, right? So we saw this one at Lowe's on the clearance area and I was like, what do you think about putting that in the laundry room? And John's like, all right. So he put it in the laundry room. It's LED, so it's in theory more efficient, right? I mean, that's what they say. And it's just got like the little LED strips inside. But it makes the laundry room much, much brighter, which is really nice. And it's LED, which makes it nice as well. Now, we could have swapped out an LED bulb. We've been putting LED bulbs everywhere. Like this has an LED bulb, that has an LED bulb. I bought a bunch of LED bulbs at Ollie's, and I've been swapping out LED bulbs around the house. And there was already some in here. Like there were some of the light fixtures had LED bulbs, like the bathroom fixture here in my bathroom had LED bulbs. Now one of them was bad though, so they were like flashing and stuff. So we ended up replacing them all because we weren't sure if it was the bulbs or the fixtures. So we just swapped out all the bulbs and it works. These are all LED bulbs. They don't look like it, but they are. Anyway, but we've been swapping out LED bulbs where we can. So we're just doing like little things like this where we can. Like I said, this was on clearance. It wasn't like a huge markdown, but I think it was like $10 off or $15 off or something like that. And then we do have the Lowe's credit card, which will give you 5% off all of your purchases. So anyway, like I said, it's about 625, 623, 624, somewhere in there right now. And Buttercup wants a belly rub. So I'm gonna lay in bed. I laid in bed this afternoon because I was having really bad cramping and it wasn't going away even with the ibuprofen. So I was laying in bed for a little while because I was in a lot of pain. And I almost fell asleep, which I didn't. I almost did though. And then I made dinner. John was working on that light. He only electrocuted himself twice. I had to end up turning the power off to the entire side of the house because, you know, electrical boxes aren't exactly always what they're supposed to be. Like the light at the top of the stairwell that I showed you is attached to that light for some reason. No idea why. It's not attached to the lights downstairs, it's attached to that light. And apparently those lights are attached to the bedroom. Anyway, but it's done. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and edit some videos. My rocking chair in the corner. I think I'm gonna go ahead and edit some videos, which is why I brought my computer over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some ibuprofen here soon. Probably around, it's almost 6:30 now. Probably around 8 o'clock I'm gonna take some ibuprofen. So that it's definitely in play before bed, because I was having a lot of pain. Which almost made me pass out. Like, not like pass out like out of pain, but pass out of like just sleepiness and just trying to relax and stuff. And yeah. Anywho, they're gonna watch football. I was honestly hoping to watch some movies tonight, like just sit around and watch movies, because Neil's leaving tomorrow, but it's not gonna happen. So I think Neil's gonna hang out tomorrow until probably dinner, and then he'll probably leave after dinner, depending on what time we eat dinner, because he said he's gonna do his laundry tomorrow and help out some more. Oh, I was gonna show you how much we got done in the basement. The basement's a mess. The den is a mess. I had Neil probably bring about 10 boxes of stuff over, and we emptied, I think, 4 of them. And there's just stuff sitting all over the place. All I had him really bring over was shred stuff and books. We just have so many books. We have so many books. We filled up another bookshelf downstairs. So let me show you. I'm being lazy. It's better for me to get up and walk around anyway. I need to get some exercise. Exercise is good for you. So anyway, I had Nick putting all the books up on the bookshelf, because the bookshelf in the den is full, so there was no more space there. So we had this bookshelf here, which was already here. The previous owner had left it here, so you can see it's basically all full up. It is, yeah, we've got a lot of books, and that's not even all of them. We have a whole box of textbooks that need to just get tossed, because John actually looked up online to see, you can see how much of a mess it is. John looked up online to see if anybody would be willing to pay for them. A surprise, they're not. But this is my mess over here. We did get those 3 boxes. This box was empty. This is stuff I have to look through again. That is all trash. That is all those textbooks. So actually we got more boxes empty than I thought we did. We actually got about 6 boxes emptied. So that's all shred stuff. The Chewy box is all shred stuff. This is the box I was going through when my cramps kind of overtook me and I couldn't work anymore. And I was just like, I just can't. So then there is, what, like another 5 or 6 boxes over here. That's stuff that needs to go back out into the garage. It is tiki torch fluid right there on top, and then there's like car wash, bug spray, that sort of stuff. So whereas the den was pretty clean, this box was emptied as well, but Neil's been putting shred stuff in there as he's been going through it. But it's a mess. We'll get through it though. We'll get through it. Come on, Butter. Come on, Butter. So we'll be working on that tomorrow, and then probably working on more of the barn, assuming we get some of that done. But today and tomorrow are my worst days for cramping, so come on, let's go. Come on. Good girl. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go and edit some videos, and I will see you guys at least one more time before bed. Bye. All right, you guys, I don't know what time it is. Time is it, Nick?
10:01.
10:01. We're putting Nick to bed. He's right over here. There's his head. I'm not showing you his pants because he's just putting his pants on. Just got out of the shower. Anyway, he got some new pants from Santa Claus, and they are his favorite color. And I'll show you here in a second. You gonna stand up, pull them up? He's putting them on. There he is. Blue, 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 blue. They're showing up really dark on camera, but they are a light blue color.
Come on, put this stuff in.
Anyway, I'm trying to pay bills right now, and I am very frustrated with one of my credit cards because it's not adding up, and I'm trying to figure out what the heck they did. I'll figure it out. John's just gonna have to tolerate me being up for a little bit longer to figure out what's going on, because it has to do with like promotional balances and extended time to pay stuff off and stuff like that. And I returned something, but they didn't return it to the same purchase that I purchased. They returned it to a different promotional balance. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much I owe did not owe interest. That's where I'm at right now.
Follow the sun.
Anyway, can we finish wrapping up the vlog?
Fine.
Mr. Thomas, I think, is tired and wants to go to bed. He's in a hurry. Today, I am thankful that we got, what would you say, about 25-30% of the barn cleaned out, maybe a little bit more, because we just moved the furniture upstairs.
Wow, but
I mean, it's where it needs to be, so
Yeah.
it's like, it's cleaned up.
I think, yeah.
I think it is possible to get it cleaned up by the end of the week. We've got 7 more days, pretty much. I mean, even though New Year's is in there and stuff, we've got 7 days to clean the rest of it up. And I think that's doable. Depending on how my cramps decide to treat me.
Okay.
So.
Not something I would normally share, but sounds good. Then.
We're all friends in YouTube world.
Mm-hmm.
And John knows. It's not like he's in the dark.
I am. I try to be.
Anyway, today I'm thankful that we got some of the barn done. All right, Nick, are you thankful for anything today?
You.
Anything else?
King of Tokyo.
Yes.
King of Tokyo, that's a board game you were playing.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, Dad wants to go to bed. Go ahead and hit it.
Well, today's been yesterday.
I hope tomorrow will be just a little better than today.
Hope you have a great day. We'll see you
And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.